I wonder if we can actually go inside this house. Or is it just like there? Just to be there. Or like something on the ground. Okay, whatever. Like there's like a little encampment here. You see, in the middle of a grove of twisted trees, a huge group of gremlins. These strange manic creatures are rare on the surface. They're very cheery, but sometimes very volatile and dangerous. Strangely, this group doesn't seem happy at all. In fact, they are downright suicidal. They lie around on their backs, shaking their heads, and occasionally sobbing. Approach and talk to them. As you approach, they perk up considerably. As you wonder why, they suddenly rush you, taking you by surprise. Then they recede, taking your jug of cheap wine with them. Unfortunately, after a few sips, they decide that your rot gut isn't up to their exact standards. Insulted, they push you out of their groove. Okay, well thank you guys for stealing my shit. That was interesting. Very interesting encounter indeed. Is there something here? I don't know if you can find like stuff on the ground here in this area. I don't know. Let's check out this sign here. The sign says Fort Avernum 7 miles south from Mellow 40 miles north. Beware bandit territory to the north. No, that'd be bad. Alright, let's head over to this little encampment. A small group of goblins is camped at the base of the east wall. They watch you warily as you approach. There aren't too many of them, and they aren't well armed. They also don't seem to want to fight. Well, I'll leave peacefully, because there's like 8 of them. Let's not chill with them. I'm not ready for battle. Alright, so this is Fort Duvno, I think, right? Yep, entering Fort Duvno heals your wounds and restores your spell energy. Sweet. Alright. Duvno N. So we got a guy named Caius in here. You see a small worried man in long robes. They show the wear and lichen stains that come from heavy travel. A holy symbol hangs prominently from his neck. He invites you to sit with him. I'm Cause, a speaker of holy chants. Come and join me. I don't mind some company as I take a rest from my journey. May I ask why you are traveling? I bring the word of the flock. I bring the word to the flock. I once did so in Formello, but now I am moving to safer ground. Why did you leave Formello? I was assistant priest there, but the raids got too much for me. I worked for Mother Claudette, a good, fine woman. Plus, she had the ear of a mayor. If you're ever there, mention my name to her. She'll help you get settled. As for me, I'm off. What can you tell us about Formello? It's a city to the north. They've had troubles, though not as bad as down here. The worst things that's happened so far is that some Nephilim spies stole the mayor's necklace. Shit. He laughs. Sounds trivial, I know, but it's supposed to have powerful magic. Still, the attacks were starting to increase. I'm glad that I left. Where are you going? I'm going to the Great Cave, where things are calmer. He looks worried for a moment. Or so I hear. The Great Cave? Where's that? You really don't know much about Avernum, do you? It's far to the south, and then west. It's the largest cavern in Avernum. It contains a number of cities and forts, and the castle, the capital of Avernum. You should try to see it if you ever get the chance. Tell me about your holy symbol. He holds it up. You see that it is a tiny die forged of silver. I am one of the speakers of holy chants, and yet I am no missionary. Can you tell me what you worship? Nothing, and everything. Everything is vast, and only those who strive and risk all can prevail. He looks embarrassed. As I said, I am no missionary. You can learn more of our path in one of our temples. There is one in Formello. I would like to learn more holy rituals. Then travel north to Formello. If you would expand your magical knowledge, there is much to be learned there. Okay. I guess that's it. Nothing really to learn from that guy. Talk to Alice. This inn is clearly much frequented by merchants and warriors, the ones who pilot caravans north and south. The proprietor waits impatiently behind the counter. "Stop gawking," she snaps. "I'm Alice, and this is my inn. We have drinks and supplies. Sometimes we have rooms, that's all." "Hear any gossip from travelers?" As I hand over money. She takes the coins, inspects them, nods, and pockets them. Then she says, "Haven't heard a thing." Oh. Wow, that's fucking ridiculous. Let me see the menu. I think there was only 5 coins I wasted right there. Oh, she turns away. Well, that was stupid. Jake. You meet a farmer named Jake. He spends his leisure time here in the inn, playing chess against all comers and making friendly wagers on the outcome. A few minutes of observation reveals that he is a fearsome opponent, not wanting to lose any money. You quietly move on. That soldier I can't talk to, apparently. Whatever. Okay. So these are rooms. Rooms to go. Sweet, okay. Alright. This is the barracks. Guard. Okay, yeah. Higher picking level. Archer. Captain Johnson, here we go. Remembering what you saw on the job board in Silvar, you tell Captain Johnson of Jay's plight. He nods. "I could use another blade. I have a scout going to Silvar soon. I will send word to this young warrior. He tips you a handful of silver coins for your trouble." Yeah, we did it. Alright, sweet. That guy did seriously just say, "I'll kill you all"? Oh, he's a Nephil prisoner. Cool. "I'll kill you all." Let's talk to him again. You see a large, bearded man in gleaming steel armor. An iron halberd is strapped over his back. Clearly, he must be the captain of this fort. He is a grim man with cold eyes and a huge variety of scars. Fortunately, he doesn't look unhappy to see you. "So, you are here," he says. "I got word promising warriors arrived in Fort Avernum. I won't pretend we don't need the help. I am Captain Johnson. I'm in charge here until we get a new commander." "Tell me more about the fort." "I've been in charge of it since our commander died. They should have replaced me by now, but the castle is in no hurry. We were meant as a staging post for merchants heading north to Formello and south to the Tower of Magi and the Great Cave. We weren't intended to be the protectors of the whole Eastern Gallery. We just ended up that way." "What happened to your commander?" "Fell to an arrow while attacking a band of brigands. Not a savvy fellow. Was put in charge of this fort in more peaceful times, and he never adjusted to the harshness of life." "Why haven't you been replaced?" He raises a mailed fist and slams onto his desk. "Because I get results. Because we kill without mercy. Because I live to see Nephilim blood flow freely. And they won't promote me for such the same reason." "What can I get here?" "Healing. Some crude supplies. Walner can make potions. If you want to get proper equipment to learn magic, though, you'll have to go north to Formello." "How can I assist you, Captain?" "I could use some help protecting this fort from the bandits and Nephilim. It's my job to not rest until all the vermin are dead." "But you have all these soldiers. What can I do?" "Our soldiers are the best, but we can always use some adventurers too. The bandits are off balance now, and we can really use help against the Nephilim." He practically spits out the last word. There is a weird gleam in his eye. Fuck my hiccups. "Tell me more about this Nephilim problem." His face twists into... Okay. Quit hiccuping. Alright, I think my hiccups are gone. Let's continue. His face twists into a cold grin. It's a little disturbing. "Vicious vermin. I'd love to strangle everyone. They're building a new fort to the north, and I sent a small group to check it out. All of my scouts were lost. We need to burn out that lair while it's small. He grins. Of course, we're getting them back. We got one of them in the cells, dying slowly. Oh, you can be like, I hope you're treating them fairly. Okay. Nephil prisoners, I hope you kill them. Can't stand those feline savages. Don't worry, we'll take care of them. I don't go in for that mercy to non-human drivel. If they fight us, they pay. I'd like to help you with your Nephilim problem. Yeah, I got a new quest, Nephilim problem. Alright then. The new Nephil fort is to the north. It's being dug out by goblins right now. If you can kill their commander, come back here and talk to me, and I'll reward you well. Can you tell me about the bandits? I'm not too worried about them. They live in the fort to the northwest. They destroyed several farms, but we're wearing them down. I'd like a chance to fight against some bandits. Can I help you? Oh, I got another quest. Bandit irritation. Definitely. The bandits have overrun a ruined fort to the west. They're led by a powerful mage. If that mage were gone, we'd have a much easier time dealing with them. Kill the magician, and you'll be well rewarded. Alright, sweet. That's all for now. There's a ladder in here? Oh, cool. There's like a little living quarter area. It's a trap. We probably don't want to continue on if that's a trap. Not until my skills are better, obviously. Alright, well. Let's take a look at what this is. Carol, healer. What's up, Carol? You see a tall, attractive woman with short, dark hair. She studies you carefully as you approach, clinically searching your bodies for any sort of damage. Welcome, warrior. I am Carol, of the Hammer clan. A healer by trade. My skills are in much demand in this fort. What services do you provide for Fort Duvno? I heal the soldiers of this rather struggling outpost as best as I can. It's a difficult but necessary job. Struggling? What do you mean? Between the bandit raids and the Nephilim, there is no end to the wounds I must tend to. We're always looking for help against them. You can find out more from Captain Johnson. Where is Captain Johnson? He's in the central barracks. He's a harsh and cold man, but a skilled commander. He scares us all, but he keeps us alive. If you want to help us in our struggle, he's the man to talk to. Alright, I already talked to him. Can you heal me? Carol inspects you. I see no need. What few bruises you have will fade in time. Alright, cool. What can you do for me? Alas, I have no potions to spare. However, if you pay for my time, I can share with you a few minor rituals for focusing a patient's natural energy to heal wounds. Do you know where I can get potions? Speak with Walner the Sage. He can make potions if you provide the materials. You can only teach me minor rituals? That is so. If you wish to learn more powerful techniques in the healing arts, go north to Formello or south to the Tower of Magi. What rituals can you teach me? Right, so improve minor heal. Improve curing. I'll have to look into that. Does sound pretty interesting. His name is Grimme, or Grimme. The man in front of you is huge, leather-clad, and grimy. He holds a very large hammer. The heat from his forge leaves his face flushed, and the red stands out dramatically against his pale skin. He looks over your weaponry. A warrior, I see. I'm Grimme. I sell blades. Best you can find in the Eastern Gallery. Nice shop. You are the fort smith? Aye, I'm the blacksmith around here. I repair weapons and the like. You can buy some here, and sell your spares as well. Can you repair anything? Actually, I just do small repairs. Now Botel up in Fort Draco, he can do some good repairs. Is there really a demand for blacksmithing? Oh yes, the soldiers need fresh weapons as fast as I can provide them. The raids have been coming faster and faster. Who is doing the raiding? Mainly from bandits lately, with the big kitties taking up the slack. There used to be lots of farms to the north. Used to be. Now we're the only fort in this area. He pauses to think. You know, we could always use some help. Talk to Captain Johnson in the guardhouse across the street. I have another question. Best weapons in the Eastern Gallery, you say? Aye, you'll have to go a long march to find better. And if I wanted better, where would I head? Down south to the Great Cave, and west. Darman is where the best steel is worked. I'm not ashamed to admit it. All I know. All know it. Alright, yeah, that's about it. Okay, that's all. Thanks for being honest. I know who I'm not buying shit from. Alright, well, anyway. Let's continue on. What's up here? Curse the Nephilim. Scott, you see an old man sitting under a tree. He's fishing. Are they biting? They are. Catching plenty of the pale, slimy little monsters. What do you do when you aren't fishing? Well, not much. I used to be a farmer. Now I just do odd jobs. And fish. What sort of odd jobs? Foraging, cutting down the cave wood and shaping it into boards, burning trash and waste. Same amount of work to get done down here as up on the surface. Why did you stop farming? He speaks loudly for the first time in anger. Those cat bastards, they burned my farm. They wanted the land, so they took it. Johnson sent out a group to attack their new fort, but they were never heard from, so I'm stuck here. He calms down and goes back to fishing. Alright, I'll leave you alone. Don't want him to get pissed off at me for asking him just a sad question. But apparently he has bad memories. Walner the Sage, no question too trivial. The man behind the counter is short and heavy-set. He wears mage's robes, not crisp and clean, but ratty, as if he'd been traveling recently. The air in here has a thick medicinal scent. There is some alchemical equipment sitting on the counter. The man sees to notice it. Difficult to find supplies down here, but I manage. I am Walner the Sage. Welcome to my shop. You look like you do a lot of traveling. He nods. I try to be a sage, but I've been seeing a lot of action lately. He looks down at his robes apologetically. I also need to find my own supplies. Sounds exciting. What sort of action were you in? Captain Johnson enlisted me to help out against the foe. I was on a raid against the bandit fort up in the hills to the west. It was a mess. But we fared much better than the group that attacked the Nephilim to the north. None of them returned. He looks at you hopefully. You know, if you want to help, you can speak with the captain. What sort of supplies? Mold and fungi. I use them to make my potions. Any of the sort you find, you can bring to me. I've been trying to find a source of mandrake and grey mold, but I have had no luck. They are terribly rare. What can a sage do? Well, my specialty is alchemy. If you have forged any lichen or moss or fungi with the proper properties, you can show them to me. If they are fresh enough, I can make something for you. For example, if you brought me healing herbs in adequate quantities, I can make you healing or curing potions. Even better, with the right mix of herbs, I can make a brew to speed you up in combat or restore your magical energy. Very useful. Much in demands. I'd like a healing potion. You give him the herbs, and he sets to work. Soon, Walner hands you a clay jug filled with a bitter medicinal brew. I don't need any potions. Alright, I got a healing potion. Is there really, like, nothing that he wants me to do? Like I don't need to, go find him those rare ingredients or something? Sure, that's something I'd do. Sign says there are no words to the design of a bow crossed with a javelin. JR. A small